Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for our newest graded card review, and this is from our most recent submission from Pure Graded X. Full disclosure, this was a bulk submission that I had made with Good Brother Hall. He'd gotten his cards out of the deal, and he got some pretty great stuff. I've already seen the results on these cards. Love them so much, though, that I definitely wanted to kind of show them to you guys and let you kind of see them. I'd recently done a video on my previous submission with HCGS, which was a much larger order, and it was just my stuff. But this one is through Pure Graded X. You can find them on Instagram at Pure Graded X. Fantastic job to those guys over there. Really liked how these slabs turned out. But I'm going to show you the cards I got, the results that were on them, and kind of give you my critique and review of them. So here we go. We'll go ahead and start with the first one. And we've got an Orange Cassidy auto from the AEW Upper Deck set. We've got ourselves a nice little 9.5 Mint Plus. Very cool. I'm a little confused on this one because I know they do subgrades. Not necessarily subgrades, but they do a grade for the actual auto itself on the card. This is the only one I have that did not have the auto grade on it as well, so I actually need to contact them and see if maybe they need to correct that. Otherwise, though, I love that the labels on these match kind of like a theme or color match to the card. I think it looks very cool, and the slabs actually feel nice and they look nice, so definitely can't complain. But yeah, Orange Cassidy auto, got ourselves a 9.5 there. Second card, we got ourselves a Sasha Banks rookie card from Topps 2015. Got ourselves a 9, which I do not think is terrible at all. Pretty okay with that. Nice little shot of the back of the card there. But again, real nice job with kind of the theme or color match there with the label. I think that looks really great. Now we've got a Sasha Banks refractor from 2021 Topps Chrome. Again, great label match there. 9.5 on that. Definitely can't beat that. We got ourselves some Yu-Gi-Oh! Love now. And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I will say, I actually really like this. So, obviously, if you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! At all, it's usually just the picture in the center and then whatever color, the actual card is, whether it's monster, magic, trap, things like that. And the label, they basically matched up the inner picture background along with the outer edge. And I think that looks really tremendous on this. We got ourselves a Master of Chaos from the Battle of Chaos set. Got ourselves an 8 on it, which I honestly kind of expected on this card because it doesn't have the best centering on it. And I think that there may be a little bit of edge issue on it, which I've noticed is seeming to be pretty common with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff out of the newer sets lately. I don't know if they're just trying to kick it out too fast or mass-produce too quickly. But the quality of the cards coming out of the packages, because that pretty much went from pack to top loader the moment I opened it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are having quite a bit of an issue with quality fresh out of the package. But our next one is a Blue Eyes White Dragon from Legend of Blue Eyes. 7.5, I'll take it. I love this card. This is basically the card that got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place. Again, with the really cool border match for the card. It looks pretty awesome. Again, this one really suffers from centering and edge issues on it. But overall, a very cool card. I love adding this one to my graded collection. Next, we have got a Zack Ryder card, and this one's going to be our 2016 Topps Undisputed Auto Relic out of 99. And as you can see here, we got a 10 for the auto and an 8.5 for the card. So not bad. Beautiful card, though. This is probably one of my favorite Zack Ryder cards that I have in my collection. Very cool. And of course, they did a pretty nice job of kind of matching up with the rest of the card. I think it looks great. The grades seemed a little offsetting, so maybe a little bit of tweaking on the maybe margin ratio or something. The way it's just kind of, you can see right there, it's not quite even, but that's a little nitpick thing, but still pretty cool. All right, we got our Charlotte Flair rookie from that same 2015 top set that the Sasha Banks was out of. I got ourselves a 9 on it. I'll take it. 9 for the Queen ain't bad at all. Very, very cool card. In fact, I ended up picking her and the Sasha up at the same time, so it's pretty cool to get them knocked out all at once. Then we got ourselves a Britt Baker Dynamite from the AEW Upper Deck set. Got ourselves a 9. Again, the label match for the card, I think, looks absolutely outstanding on this AEW right there. But I love these Dynamite cards. They're absolutely fantastic. So definitely happy with a 9 for the good doctor. Especially if you've opened any of the AEW Upper Deck stuff. There's definitely some quality issues with those cards right out of the pack. A lot of like edging issues on them, and centering can be pretty bad on some of them as well. So to get a 9, your boy's pretty happy with that. Now we've got Y'all Like Edge. Went ahead and had my 1/1 Super Fragmenter Edge graded. Not that necessarily you need to have a grade on a 1/1, because let's be honest, it's a 1/1 who gives a shit. But my biggest point of contention with getting this graded is that I just wanted it protected. I wanted it slabbed. I wanted it safe and secure. So an 8, not great, but also Heritage has tons of centering issues and surface issues. So not surprising there. I'm pretty happy with an 8, but overall, I'm just more thrilled to have it slabbed and protected and safe. The only 1/1 that I've actually, I can't take that. I cannot say that anymore. This was the first 1/1 I've ever pulled out of a pack. I did pull a 1/1 Alex Reynolds printing plate auto from AEW Upper Deck, but that was online through ePack. So obviously not quite the same feeling as just ripping open a blaster, which this came out of was a blaster. And here we go, an Edge. And Edge is one of my favorites, so an incredible card to add to my PC. So there we go, Edge. 1/1 from Heritage Super Fractor. And then we got a Macho Man Randy Savage. This is from an old card series called Action Packed. And these cards are very, very weird. Like they also did other sports for Action Packed as well. But this one, right off the bat, I gotta say, having the glasses on the label is a fantastic touch. Got a 5.5 on this one. And let me state this right away. Action Packed, terrible quality-wise. Because of the thickness of the card, it's really hard to get good edges, corners, and even surfaces on some of these. Centering is also going to be a major issue just because of the way the cards are made. But here's the other thing that's going to make this something at this point, I'm not even really worried about the grade. The fact that it got 5.5, I'm still pretty okay with. But this one is a prototype. So it's not even one that came out of a pack. This is a prototype. So to have a prototype and it's graded, and like I said, and it even got that on it from this particular card line, I'm beyond thrilled with. I love the label. This sucker's going to go on the shelf right next to all my Macho Man stuff. So definitely happy to have the GOAT slabbed up. But next up, we've got the Undertaker, also from the Action Pack set. This one got a 6.5, so better than the Macho Man. This one, obviously, you can tell right away. Tons of centering issues. Same problem, edging issues are going to be a problem. But again, like the Macho Man, this one was also a prototype. So this is not even a pack release card. I mean, hell, you can even see how the card was not even... So these cards, they're basically a double layer card. So they basically take kind of a wraparound approach to it. So there's, separation between the back and the front in the actual, cardboard. And so a lot of them, you didn't even get them, mounted flush whenever they basically put them together. So there's obviously going to be tons of quality issues with these cards, period. But for the prototype, I think a 6.5 is a hell of a deal. And it's a beautiful card. Got the, embroidered Undertaker auto there. I mean, you can't beat it. And to be honest, really, outside of Ministry Undertaker, this is my favorite version of the Undertaker. So, beautiful, beautiful card. Incredible job on the label, guys. Thank you for that. That looks fantastic. So, definitely pleased with the Undertaker. Speaking of Taker, what up, dude? We got ourselves the Undertaker. This one is going to be the short print from 2020 Topps Finest. So essentially any cards over, I think it was 100, were in the short print set, and this one's 120. And this one, obviously, because any of the short prints typically have the refractor rainbow foil look to them. Got ourselves a 9 on it. Hell of a deal. Can't beat it. So there we go. We got the Dead Man at a 9. Short print from Finest. Let's go. Next up, we got ourselves a Dynamite baby. Sting! AEW magazine cover. Again, bang up job on the label. Looks fantastic with the actual card itself. Got ourselves a 10. Hell, a 10 on any of these AEW Upper Deck cards is an absolute dream for me. It's just not really easy to do. Like, if you've opened these cards at all, or if you have any, you know that it's just real difficult to get a perfect card from this set, whether it's pack fresh or if you get them shipped to you through ePack. But absolutely incredible. So a banger 10 for the Dynamite Sting. Love it. Next up, we've got, this is my favorite one out of the entire submission. This is the 2018 Leaf Sports Heroes Kenny Omega Auto. This card is limited, numbered 3 out of 5. It means there's only 5 of these cards made. And we got ourselves a 10 on the auto, 10 on the card quality. Absolutely gorgeous card. I cannot say enough about this card. I love it so damn much. Probably outside of the Edge, this is the crown jewel of my collection. I mean, beautiful job with the label. They even got it down to where you can see kind of like those little, what looks like fence gridding there on the label itself with the color to kind of go along with the fence gridding on the card. But beautiful, beautiful card. Kenny Omega, 3 out of 5 auto. Next up, we got ourselves another dime. Kenny Omega Dynamite from the Upper Deck set. What can I say? Again, it's a 10 on an Upper Deck card. What else can you say? Like, that speaks for itself, really. And, you know, and I was kind of skeptical. Is it really a 10? And I've gone over this thing with a fine light and looked over every bit of it, which I did before I submitted the cards, too. And I thought maybe this one would get a 10, but I was still a little skeptical. But hell no, not disappointed. 10 ski on Kenny. So both my Kenny's got a 10. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, down to our last 3 cards. First up, we've got the Alexa Bliss from the 2015 Topps WWE set. This one, I like to consider her rookie card. A lot of people do, even though it doesn't say rookie on it. We've got ourselves a 9, so it appears that all 3 of our 2015 Diva rookies we submitted are 9s. Only difference is the other 2 said Diva there rather than NXT, but still pretty damn cool. Next up, we got ourselves an Alexa Bliss refractor from Topps Chrome 2020. I got ourselves a 9 on it. Definitely can't complain, especially with Topps Chrome stuff, because either on those cards you would have issues with centering more often than not, or because they are Chrome cards, it's real hard to get a perfect grade on surfacing. I can't tell you how many cards from both Chrome and Finest, whether it's 2020, 21, 22, I mean, even older sets of any sport, really. With Chrome cards, you just have that chance of getting them out of the pack, and the surface is just garbage. So, awesome. Alexa Bliss 9. And our final card is going to be the green refractor from 2021 Chrome. This one's out of 99. I got ourselves an 8 on it. Again, same thing with the Chrome stuff. More than likely, probably got a few dings on centering and surface. But overall, pretty awesome card to have. Label match looks incredible with the rest of the card. So definitely can't complain. So this submission, I will definitely say I'm much happier with than my HCGS submission. With my HCGS submission, I did get a lot more 9s and 9.5s in it. However, there were some of the cards that I felt that got hit on surfacing issues way too sharply, and especially on stuff that, I mean, I get it. Like, I know the process, and I know that they use magnifying glasses, things like that. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there that I did not agree with. Well, everything in this pile of my submission with pure graded zero disagreements on. Everything was valid. The grades were valid. They all look great. I love the labels. Highly recommend them. I don't know if they are still doing it, but when I submitted these, they were doing a program where basically you could send in your submission and then pay for it once it was done, which I think is incredible, especially for people who want to get stuff graded, but maybe don't have the money immediately. That'll give you time to save up, and then once they're done, you can pay for them. Turnaround time was great. I submitted these in late February and got them back last week. So still very good processing time for a standard submission. Cannot say enough. These cards are beautiful. I love the labels. I really could not be happier with these, and I look forward to my next submission with them. So check them out on Instagram at PureGradedX. And you can also find them at a direct website. Probably just Google Pure Graded X and you'll find them through there. But guys, that's going to wrap for this grading submission. Thank you for checking out the video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at CollectingRaj. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Please, please, please show some love. I really do enjoy bringing you guys these kinds of videos. And also, if you're a card guy, don't forget to check me out on Whatnot. Just search Collecting Raj, you'll find me there, and I've got some stuff coming up. I've got one scheduled for today that I'll be shooting right after this, and then I've got a few more things planned for future shows, so just keep an eye on me there and give me a follow if you would. But thank you for checking out this grading submission, and as always, have yourselves an awesome week.